Hey guys, it's me, Parker. Welcome to my channel. This is individual readings for the signs for the week of August 10th to the 16th. And normally, oh, that is too freaking funny. Oh my god. Whoa. Okay. Lately, I can't keep up with the cards. So this is an Aries reading. Typically, I go by what sign shows up in the primary. This is the Tattoo Tarot, too, in case anyone's wondering what the name of that deck is. Typically, I go by what major arcana pops out first as I'm shuffling. Once the decks are prepared for the reading, and I started with my descriptive deck here. And I was shuffling it. I have this stupid band-aid on my finger because I have a really bad hangnail right now. Ouch, but whatever. And like I had to stop because I don't know, it was bothering me. Anyways, I had to stop. And I had started shuffling and then like the cards were like stuck together and I was like, and I like had to like pull them apart and I was like, whoa, is somebody like stuck or something? Like it was weird. It's never happened to me before. And when I pulled them apart and I looked, it was the Fool and the Emperor. Um, like I cut to both of them, which is both Aries. So this just blew my mind because I kept seeing the Fool as I was shuffling, and I was like, you know what, this is clearly an Aries reading, so I'm just going to take it. And when I set the deck down to, because it's clearly ready, I set the deck down to start recording, and I was like, okay, it's just going to be an Aries reading, and then I flipped over to see what was underneath it, and there's that freaking Emperor, and there's the freaking Empress underneath, so whoa with this reading already, that is freaking crazy. You guys have Mars in Shadow Retrograde right now, and Mars, your ruler, is fire. It's masculine, it's sex drive, it's passion, it's ambition, it's action, it's war as well. So Mars is at home in your sign, and it's awesome when we have a ruling planet in our sign like that. But it is going retrograde. Oh, and also my nails are trash. I'm very well aware of it. Thank you. Not that anyone cares, but it's bothering me. But anyways, yeah, so Mars is at home in your sign. Ooh, Taurus, you could be a cusper. Until the end of the year, which is a really long transit for Aries. So yeah, let's see what comes out in the reading. I would just caution you guys, especially with that Mars retrograde energy. You may struggle a little bit with your ambition or your drive with that, or slipping into shadow Mars energy. That can verge on straight up aggression. Straight up aggression. I'm hearing frustration, but again, think of like, oh, okay, so I need to stop. So I kept seeing this, and it's like, a new beginning, a pentacle, very tangible new beginning here, a seed, right? It's a seed that you plant, and it culminates all the way to the 10, which is shared with other people, and that's like a tree that's got like long-standing roots because you watered it for freaking 20 years and built up this foundation with your wife for your business or whatever. I'm feeling hesitancy. I also saw the Ace of Wands a lot, which is like the minor to your guys' major. The Fool, which is that new beginning, right? But more like from like the heart, like coming from within, like pushing outwards, manifesting. Whereas this like is like the actual opportunity, like tangibly, and not just like pushing forth with your ambition, right? Like you push forth with your ambition and then you put it into practical. This is like actually the result of that, right? And I kept seeing the Ace of Wands, but the one that I saw it in was this deck here, and it's very tentative, like it's hesitant. So I think you guys are kind of stuck on this new beginning. And this may be resonating with the last 2 weeks in a row. There must be someone with Aries or an Aries that has watched my channel, or maybe even someone around me, I don't know. I just like the last 2 weeks I have picked up on like a continuation of timeline for this Aries individual. And the last 2 weeks they've been struggling with getting this new opportunity on the go, and it has to do with actually pursuing the heart's desire, like um, your emotional stability, right? So with that being said, I mean that could just be speaking because I'm tapping into Aries collective, right? Um, it could just be referring to the divine masculine Aries, which is, about to go retrograde, and just some of that energy that's playing out right now for Aries in general. Or I'm picking up on someone specific who's either watching my readings or like someone around me, and I'm tapping into like a message for them. um, so let's see what comes out in the reading. It might not be connected to any of that, but I definitely had to preface the reading with that because that was weird. And it was funny because when I saw the Fool, and I was like, maybe I should just do Aries, the cards like would not shuffle together. They were stuck, and it was like, okay, no, they're definitely like ready. Eight of Swords, the card of being stuck. So again, just with that Mars and Aries energy, really that can be harnessed into passion and drive and all those things, right? Just be careful with the retrograde energy. You're not slipping into Shadow Mars energy, which is war, right? Like the ugly side of war. Sacred war can be it's like destruction energy, right? But there's a difference between destruction to build new. Things that talk about destruction to build new and better, and destruction and, oh, what's the word? I got totally distracted by that death card. Destruction and okay, I lost the word. But yeah, basically destroying things constructively, or just like completely destroying them, out of lack of control or fear. Um, that sucks that I like really had it on the tip of my tongue there, but whatever. Distractions are huge right now. Nine of Pentacles, very stable, full self-worth. Usually refers to a person, so we'll see who that is. Okay, I'll take it. Wow, I kept seeing this on the bottom as well. It's actually underlying, and I shuffled this. I went through all my decks here to prepare for the reading. This like reciprocation. When you're in this position, you have so much abundance and stability that you're able to reciprocate it with other people, or in this case, in this deck, it's actually a gift. Giving to others. And then there's this energy, which is like a very abundant, it's like literally that gift coming in, right? It's a manifestation energy. It's like the Two of Wands is like, you have two ways you can go, right? It's like, do I go that way or do I go that way? Then you pick one, and you start moving in that direction, and then it meets you in that energy, right? Once you've made up your mind and that's what you're manifesting. This is it meeting you. This is communication, movement. It's a card of movement, right? It's quite often like it's characterized by like ships moving. It can be like travel, like literal travel. But I'm seeing it as this opportunity traveling towards you. So I'm actually going to keep these all together because I'm feeling like this is all the same energy, like a gifty energy, something coming in for sure. So we'll clarify that. It could be you finally moving. Remember how I said there was that hesitation? I've been picking up on that in the Aries readings, is like really having a hard time getting on the ship. Last week it was all about this energy setting your compass to your desired manifestation or outcome, or just looking to the horizons to see what ships are going to come in, and then having trouble moving. But this is motion. So if this is a progression of last week's energy, then this is the motion finally here, because the last 2 weeks you guys are really struggling with it, but it might not be connected. If that sounds like what you've been dealing with lately, then maybe check those out. This is memories, your soul, can be past life, childhood, it's just very deep energy. It can be as simple as like the past. But yeah, it's a card of the past. So, past lives, childhood was a long time ago for most of us. Our soul, the root of, our higher self stemming from another plane, right? That's, we were there before we were here. That's why this speaks to the soul. And then this is quite fascinating. There's a Queen of Swords. In this deck specifically, she's very blocked off. She's kind of blocking. Like, if this were moving towards the Queen of Swords, she'd be blocking it. She'd be blocking it from coming in, or it wouldn't be able to come in or manifest unless it got her approval, because that's the sort of truth, right? She can see the integrity of this offer or this opportunity or this gift. It really does feel gifty with that abundant Three of Wands coming in energy. And I always get gift off this one. It can be reciprocation, but see how someone's gifting it and then someone's receiving it. So feminine air energy, man or woman, doesn't matter. It's just the energy that we're harnessing, with masculine and feminine. The masculine pushes out the seed and the feminine harbors it, and we can do that within ourselves, nurturing our action and our drive and passions, right? Acting out of them, but also giving our space and freedom to nurture them at the same time. That's what that looks like within balanced, so each one supporting each other, right? So we'll see why that's coming out. I'm just kind of getting like you need to prove yourself energy from this queen, but we'll see what comes out. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's that death energy on the bottom. So the end of something. Oh wow, woo. This might really be, oh wow, this is really fascinating energy. There's a Queen of Wands on the bottom, so that very well could be you guys, and this could be you guys as well, so maybe you're just acting out of your feminine nature here, maybe nurturing that motion, or nurturing your stability here, so that this can come in and meet you in that energy. Queen of Wands, she's very vivacious. Look at that big one. She's like, yeah, I'm the shit, I know. So fire energy, very well could be you guys. This is fascinating. There's a transformation here. I'm really feeling a transformation, especially with that soul energy. This is specifically Scorpionic energy, and so is this. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Scorpio. This is very interesting energy because we've got that cup soul energy, a lot of stability and reciprocation. The wands, but the good ones, like good wands, like abundance, ships coming in, that actual ship coming in. And then look at this, you guys. Wow, this I'm really getting like a counterparty vibe off this. But again, it could just be talking to with Mars, your masculine energy going retrograde, allowing your kind of feminine to sort of be the badass here, and assist with this death process that you're going through. It's like a death and a rebirth. Sometimes it can just be a final end. There's always something that follows, right? But sometimes it can actually be like a transformation. Sun and moon, Ma and Pa, outer projection of our essence versus what's going on under the surface, in the dark, the subconscious. And there's the 10 of Cups, complete emotional fulfillment and stability, your true soul's desire here. That's really, really interesting energy, so I'm actually going to keep that out here. So let's look at what's calling me here. Let's look at the 6 of Cups. Whoa, the sun. Ooh. Okay, let's go with the sun. Let's clarify the sun with the 10 of Cups and the moon. Ma and Pa. Interesting. Could be a very intense love connection. With that 10 of Cups, it's shared with other people. Again, that Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning after this death process. I was getting that like every 2 seconds when I was shuffling. There's definitely a new beginning here. King to the Queen of Wands. I'm really seeing this as within yourself, though, because there is this single energy, right? There is a Queen of Swords kind of, you must meet my approval vibe going on with her. But that could just be talking about what ideas your feminine is allowing yourself to act on, right? Like your feminine is not going to be completely on board with, nurturing actions and ideas that shouldn't be nurtured, right? But you're like wanting to push out with that masculine energy towards something that maybe isn't in your best interest, or, but with that gifty energy there's that Six of Pentacles again. Anyways, I've been super rambly this week. What's this Sun and Moon with the Ten of Cups? Ooh, death. Could be transforming from day to night. Could be transformation within a relationship, allowing abundance to come in here. With that sun and moon energy, like that's nighttime and very tormented energy. Okay. What's with this death process? Death. Oh my gosh, major death process for you guys. I don't know if I can keep this in 27 minutes, but I'll try. Death processes are happening right now within the collective. Wow, that Eight of Wands. Woof! Okay, just one for death, and then we'll move to this abundance coming in. Clarify death with the Ten of Cups. Could be the end of, a situation, a love connection that kind of was putting you in this energy, maybe without you even realizing. And the Six of Cups is your soul calling to you, being like, hey, hello, can you hear me? I'm your soul. This needs to end. You're in the dark. It's time for the sun to come out to play here. But we'll see what else comes out with death. The Eight of Wands. Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe I cut that from the bottom. I'm just getting all excited because it's like, whoa, okay, this is like really intense right off the bat. The energy feels good today. The readings yesterday were really weird energy. Okay, Eight of Wands. We'll see if it flies out. Clarify death. The Eight of Wands. Can't make this shit up. Okay, let's clarify the Eight of Wands then. Yeah, your soul's wish fulfillment here. Definitely watch. Oh, fuck me. Sorry. Watch last 2 weeks' readings for sure. Because this is like the actual motion of those readings. But here we have your heart's desire, that soul speaking to you about your wish fulfillment, right? The day, that clarity, and then this can be retracting your cup and moving into the 9 from the 10, he's really listening to his soul here, right? Our cups is like our emotion, our inner feelings, our subconscious, our nurturance of our emotional body, right? And he's kind of covering his cup there. So this definitely could be an ending with that death energy of a non-fulfilling relationship. If this is resonating, please check out the last 2 readings for Aries. There's some communication here, clarity, especially with that sun energy. There's a Queen of Pentacles here. I am kind of seeing this as you guys maybe coming into clarity about how this was affecting your stability, or wanting to have stable reciprocation with someone and move into the 10 with them. It can go either way. It's either a walking away. There's been a bit of regression energy lately, so that definitely could be you guys stepping down from the 10. Stepping down from the 10 here to focus on your heart space and focus on what you want and move forward towards something more meaningful or more reciprocal, abundant. She's a very abundant queen. Again, man or woman, I just see you guys coming out very feminine here. Which would indicate with the 3 suits already an empress, that you guys are in an empress state, which is all 4 queens in one, moving into an energy of gaining dominion over everything. And so far, the only one that I haven't seen is the cups. So very reminiscent of that, the last 2 readings that I did which is all about moving into the heart space and learning the heart space. And then we've got this Ten of Cups again. Oh, this is big. This is like Nine of Cups, personal wish fulfillment, either moving from the sun and the moon. Very intense. It's like ma and pa, like counterpart energy. If you don't know what I mean by that, you can Google it, but please don't get sucked into the vortex of like these super spiritual love connections. If you're a counterpart, you'll probably already know that. You'll be experiencing like some kind of telepathy or like seeing them in the dream space or feeling their energy or, you know, stuff like that. You'll probably already know. A tarot reading's not going to tell you that you're a counterpart. You would already know that, probably. Unless you haven't had an activation in that realm yet. But like I said, I digress. You would already know that. And also like these types of relationships just mirror our own energy. So, it's like, and it's not really a great time to be focusing on relationships, but this is really like a relationship heavy reading, and it's intense with that sun and moon and that Six of Cups and okay, let's get one from this deck. About this movement, this gifty energy coming in here. Clarify that, please. Whoa. Okay, maybe being guarded. But moving from the 7 to the 8. The sun. Okay, anything else here? Anything else for my Aries people regarding this energy, this gifty, abundant energy coming in here? You may be retracting your reciprocation too. Wow, justice for your soul, you guys. Justice, I'm seeing that as this Queen of Swords for sure. So if you are moving out of this Ten of Cups situation, again, it's just emotional fulfillment shared with other people in a home or family or even social setting, right? It just means that you've reached the highest potential of the cup cycle, which is our emotional stability and fulfillment. I'm really seeing this as like, again, with that if I allow it energy, that's justice. Only if it's justified, right? According to my soul. So let's look at justice. With that Nine of Pentacles energy, it could be moving into singlehood for sure, regressing down from the 10, but definitely for some of you, this is with that abundant ship coming in energy. This is coming in for you. And you may have to cut someone away. Because basically, if people are taking up energetic real estate, there's only, wow, big sword of truth, big sword of truth, justice, right? This reading is like intense. I wish I could make it longer. Temperance with that Three of Wands, really bringing in, wow. And here is like that Queen of Pentacles, sitting in between, seeing something a new way, hearing the call of your soul. In meditation, this is like healing and hearing the call. It's like meditating, right? These can both be very meditative energies, and there's this Queen of Pentacles. So this Queen of Pentacles is either you, just manifesting in all your suits here, in your feminine energy, could be a man or a woman, or this feminine energy is around you, either coming in with this Three of Wands energy, and Spirit's aiding with this. Like I said, it's very intense soul connection, and Spirit's helping put this into place for you once you hear the call of your soul, right? And the Three of Wands indicates that there was a decision to move in the direction of this, or at least set your sights to it, while it is brought together with this Temperance energy, major for Sagittarius, major for Libra. Leah, maybe some of you guys are dealing with someone named Leah, or your name Leah. Ace of Swords, and there's that illumination, like knowing it. Interesting. You may have to cut out a very toxic situation in order for that to come together, because in between this Queen of Pentacles, and this person may be waiting for you, because this is very much so a waiting energy. There's this King of Pentacles, so a match, and in between this King of Pentacles And this Queen of Pentacles is that Queen of Swords, that justice, hearing the call of your soul. Remember, Six of Cups is all about your soul. Cutting out some sort of devil energy here through this death process. And the devil can just be stuck, right? So please watch the last two readings, because it was all about knowing what you need to do or knowing that something's not fulfilling. Whether it's a current situation or you're single and you're just like hearing the call to move towards your soul's desire here, you might not know what that is yet. So again, this could be cutting out a Queen of Pentacles, or it could be cutting out someone that you're involved with, but it's toxic or it's binding. I do see that as, just you guys moving towards the call of your soul, not being stuck anymore, because the devil, again, is very stuck energy, or you're getting unstuck big time. We'll get one more for this Justice. What is justice in this situation? What is it? Tell us clearly and specifically. It's personal. It's personal. I don't know. This, here's that new beginning, right? It's personal to you, for sure. So watch this a couple times. There's motion here. So similar to the Capricorn reading, actually, it does require motion on your part. But once the ball gets rolling, Spirit's helping bring this in together, for sure. This is a card of, again, ships. So definitely kind of feeling like a bleed through progression of last week. But it's actually coming closer to fruition and motion here. And then the 4 to the 3 of Wands, this is actually having that stability once it comes in. So